Marv,
Unia.
the Black Stars of Ghana today lost by 5-1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, 5-1.
We have Antoine Semenyo, world-class player. Thomas Partey.
Yes.
See the performance of Prince Kabenedu.
Yes.
This new player who did massively well.
Yeah. We have Jordan Ayew in the team.
You have Ishak Fatau.
Yeah.
Ishak Fatau,
yeah.
star player for Leicester City.
We have Atizi Game Post.
He did massively well with his saves.
He did well with his saves though, but then if you're asking what went wrong, I think one of the things that went wrong today has to be the setup. I think one of the things we are failing to notice is the fact that this whole three back system with Otuado is not working out. I think it's high time he find a different solution to this particular problem, the system problem. No one is talking about it. We have a system problem with the Black Stars, and it has to do with our coach. He needs to find a way to ditch that particular system because it's not working. Yes, indeed, we've won certain games, but then how many of those games have we lost? How many of those crucial games have we drawn? No one is talking about it. Today, one thing I realize is we're soaking way too much pressure at the back. Way too much pressure. That once we get the ball rolling and we get a counter, we find our players isolated, either 2v1 or isolated in certain situations. We had a situation, in the first half, there were situations where our midfield were overrun. We had a lot of bodies from the Austrian side in the midfield. We couldn't even contain them in the midfield. The only thing we could do was just try our best not to allow them to use the middle. So they were literally using the wings at some point in the first half.
Wow.
Chukwuemeka came in and then all of a sudden he's getting a goal.
So now, with your overall review, okay, do you think the problem was from the defensive side, the midfield side, or the attacking side?
I think the problem is the overall team. It is the overall team because one thing I noticed, and I've noticed with the Black Star players right now under Otuado, is that sometimes it looks like they're a bit lost whether to defend the zones or go man to man. There have been numerous times where we had opportunities to defend properly, but then you see some of the players trying to defend zones, some of the players trying to go man to man, and then sometimes they go man to man, and then once their opponents are able to bypass them, we realize that wait, we are short of players, we are outnumbered at the back, and then that is where it's either the opponent get the chance to score a goal or somehow we manage to get a tackle in. Prince Edu today did very well. I'm not gonna lie. The tackles from the Austrian defense, they were amazing.
Disturbed, Prince Edu.
They were amazing. I was like, if these guys were like sleeping for like 2 or 3 seconds, I'm sure Ghana would have taken the lead like 2 or 3 times in the first half.
Yes.
Prince Edu did very well. But then, how are we going to go into the World Cup with this kind of setup? Are we going to play like this? Where we have a defensive mindset that let's defend and then soak the pressure and then hit them on the counter. Yes, we have pacey players. We have pacey wingers, pacey attackers. Jordan is one pacey player. We have Semenyo, who is very pacey as well. Fatah is very pacey. Mohamed Kudus, once he gets the ball, pacey. He will run at you. Kudus is a ball carrier. He will run at you. You keep on carrying the ball straight to you. But then, are we going to soak the pressure? Do you think that these kind of mindset of defending deep would actually help our players? We have good players that we don't need to defend deep, but rather we are now made to defend way too deep. We are now made to defend to soak way too much pressure, and it's somehow affecting the entire team. At some point in the first half, in the second half, everything was just messed up. In the first half, we were able to contain them for a while, but then there was something I also noticed. It was the partnership between Kwesi Sibo, most people call him Kwesi Sibo, and then Thomas Partey. At some point, all of them, those two players, were joining the defensive side. You see, the pitch is divided into three. Once the middle side, the midfielders, the DMs move from the middle side, the second part of it, to the last part of it, we are in trouble. That means we are under pressure. How are we going to defend ourselves if the people...
You could even see Antoine Semenyo coming down.
Deep. At some point, some people were saying Antoine Semenyo was playing as a left midfielder. I'm like, no. Although it would have helped, although it would have helped if he did that. He did that at some point, but then you could still see that we were struggling. We had enough bodies in our own half, but still we were struggling, and we've been struggling under Otuado for a very long time. It is if he is not able to change this particular system of playing the 3-back and then the 5-back when we are defending, 3-back when we are attacking, please and please again, ditch it. We don't have enough pacey defenders for you to go and then be playing this 3-back system when we are attacking or when we are in possession of the ball. It is not working.
So you think the fault is from the coach?
The fault is from the setup. We have 4 assistant coaches. 4. Bako, Mienu, Miensa, and 9. 4 assistant coaches. You people cannot come together and then tell the head coach that, boss, we beg you, let's just try something else. Something aside this whole 3 at the back system in possession of the ball. Let's just try something else. Because what we have right now is not working for us.
So if they have to try something else, what do you think should be done, actually?
I think we have to go back to the 4-back system. Ghana has used the 4-back system for a very long time. Our first World Cup, 4-back system. Second, 4. Almost every coach that has taken the Black Stars has used the 4-back system. The key word here is almost. It is only Otuado that has tried to use majority of his games. He's tried to use this whole 3-back, 5-back system where we somehow defend with 5 bodies in the defensive line. And then we attack with just 3 bodies in the defensive line, pushing our fullbacks deep so that we'll have enough bodies forward for attacking purposes. But then it's not working. Today, we left our midfielders exposed. Our DMs, we played 2 DMs. We left them exposed, highly exposed. Jordan, at some point, didn't know whether he has to drop way too deep or he has to stay wide. At some point, it looked like we were just going through, we're just living through the moment with the Omonisha in our anchor. Yesterday, I know I said yesterday that we are supposed to lose this game, but then we weren't supposed to have lost by 5-1.
5-1.
The idea is for us to lose in order for us to determine where the problems are.
I think I've never seen a friendly match that Ghana has lost
5. It's been a long time that Ghana lost by 5. It's been a very long time.
I saw Ghana lose by 5 was, I think, way back 2008, against Saudi Arabia or so.
Yeah. And then today, we decided to lose by 5-1. We lost by 5-1. 5. Yes, 5-1. It's not like we don't have quality players. In fact, the players that we have in the Black Stars, they are good players, quality players. But then, if the system we are playing is not working, change it. You take a look at Otuado's stats ever since he took over the Black Stars, his wins against his drawn games and then his losses, you realize that, wait, it's almost like this. It's like we are consolidating. We are not speaking out of emotions here, but then you need to find a right balance for the players that you have available. This system is not working. Why don't you try changing it?